All right, brother. Thank you so much for having the time to talk to me today, and welcome.
Thank you very much, Fred, for having me.
I want to talk a little bit about who you are first. What's your name? Where you from? And how old are you? All this kind of basic stuff.
My name's Colin Morgan. I come from a small village in Ireland called Slane. It's about 30 kilometres north of Dublin. It's actually very famous for rock concerts, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Big Bruce Springsteen, U2, David Bowie, the
Oh,
likes. I've
really?
played it in front of 80,000 people in Slane.
Mm, okay.
Um,
Actually,
nearly 50. I'm nearly 50 years old.
okay.
I'm 50 in September.
Nice, man. Actually, a lot of my employees are from Ireland. I have a lot of employees there, so I'm
Oh,
used to the accent also.
all right. Do you like it?
Yeah. I do. Dude, I had my first ever employee was from Ireland as well. And the first time I had an interview with him, I couldn't understand a single word he was telling me. It
I've
was
heard
hor-
that before. All right.
it was horrible, but I've gotten to understand everything now, so all good.
Got news to it.
Yeah. Colin, what do you do for a living?
I'm self-employed. I install decking around houses. I've been doing that for the last 20 years. I work on my own, traveling around Ireland,
All
basically
right.
installing decks, high-end decks, really good quality decks. I'm actually just after finishing one just there now to come in and do this interview. And it's just raining at the moment, so it's typical Ireland. Typical Ireland at the moment.
Oh, it's a
We
it's a
actually
good.
had 7 days of 20 degrees. That's more
Mm.
my style, Fred. 20 degrees Celsius is more
Yeah, but I
my
agree,
max.
man. I'm from Denmark, so we have kind of the same weather as you. So I know what you mean.
I've been to Copenhagen a few times.
Wonderful place when it's sunny.
Beautiful place. Beautiful place, and the flattest place I've ever been to. I don't think I have there's no hills whatsoever.
No, there is not. No, Denmark is one big flat country. But
So I got on my bike and I did my
uh,
thing with my bike.
yeah, man. But
I
it's
never seen so many bikes either.
bikes everywhere for sure. Yeah.
Bikes everywhere. Brilliant way of getting around in Denmark.
So I was wondering, with your work, normally I ask this question to people: how do you find time for trading? But since you're self-employed, it's probably a little bit easier, I could imagine.
Yes, it is easier. I don't have a boss. I'm obviously my own boss. I actually have the laptop right beside me here. I'm sitting in the van. I have the laptop right beside me. I took Hartic's. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right.
Yeah, yeah,
Hartic
yeah.
gold trades today,
Mm,
and I made a €200 today. I think I made or 160, 170. I was expecting more, but yeah, can't complain. So how do I do it? Yeah, I have the laptop in my van. I have AirPods in my ears sometimes.
mm.
And when I hear a telegram signal come in, I will either go to the phone, go to my laptop, and I also have a tablet as well. So I have three ways of doing it. I prefer the laptop because it's only one press, one button,
Yes.
whereas the phone is two or three presses before you get to trade on.
Mm. Yeah,
So yeah, that's the way I do it. And then on my days off, when I'm not so busy, yeah, I can just trade
man, it's
whenever I,
not
whenever I
not
want.
not bad
Yeah.
for a part-time little part-time gig on the side, going into a car and
Oh,
making
no, it's
€200 and then back to the back to the work.
it's oh absolutely. I'm loving it so far. I'm in since October. I put 350 in since October. 350 just to join, just to see what it's like,
Mm,
because I have been with other companies before, and this is just a different league altogether. This is just incredible.
mm.
I've first taught Forex about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And then about I dabbled in it, demo accounts and all that for a couple of years, and I found it very, very hard to get my head around. Um, Took me months to know what a pip was, believe it or not. I know that sounds so funny, but what is a pip like? And then it just popped into my mind exactly. It's just a unit of measurement, basically.
Yeah, it is.
That's basic. It really did take me months. I know that sounds silly. Yeah. So during COVID, I joined a company and really, because I wasn't working, I studied hard. I really did study hard, and I had loads of ups and downs. Thought I had it, you think you have it, and then next day, no, back to square one. So there was loads of them, and the real turning point was when I seen an advertisement on Facebook last October for Fred Traded.
Mm.
I says I would try this. I was sorry before that. I says I'm not going near this again. I'm not going near it. I've had enough. My head was up and down and melted and all this kind of stuff. And all right, I'll try Fred Trade and I'll stick €350 in it. And it's my God, that's the best 350 I've.
Oh, your sound just disappeared there. Oh,
So so I last first week of January, I decided I was an €800 down at Christmas, and then January I decided to put 5,000 in.
Mm.
Right, so 5,000, and I've also added in another couple of thousand, probably another six. And about 3 weeks ago, I switched across to Star Trader, and I'm currently at 21,500 euro. Right here, it's right here beside me, and that is including the bonus with Star Trader.
Mm.
But and it just keeps on going up and going up and up.
Man, bro, it makes me smile so much. It's
Yeah,
actually crazy.
it's a
So,
brilliant system. It's a brilliant system. I have the signal coming in my ear. Go to the laptop. Go to the phone. Brilliant traders. Hartig is amazing. I know he had a bit of a down spell there last few weeks, but I mean that's trading to you.
yeah,
But generally speaking, he's amazing. And sorry, God, you're live. Sorry, you're live. I know you haven't done it so much because I think something happened with you. But before Christmas, I was doing all your live sessions, and that brought me up to the €800 from
sounds good.
350 to 800. So I kind of nearly trebled it. No, we said 2.5 times in the space of 2 months or something like that.
Mm. Mm. Yeah, man.
And
Well, I've been working on on a lot of courses lately. That's why I haven't been going live that much. I went live not last week, but the week before. I don't know if you were part of the two live sessions a week and a half ago. But
yeah,
I'm
well,
also gonna go live this week, and then from now on I'm gonna try to go live 2 times a week. And then I'm gonna do the scalping again. As you know, that's what I'm good at. And then Harte is gonna keep doing all the forex trading because that's what he's good at.
yeah.
And then we're gonna have that combo from now on again, the same as we had last year. But yeah, it's because I've been working a lot on the on courses. We're gonna launch in June. We're gonna launch a massive affiliate program inside Fed Trading. Where basically you can create your own account. We've coded our own website where you can create your own account. You get a unique referral code. You can follow and track all your referrals in the system. And then you also get a free course. Everything I do is free. So you get a free course as well, where I teach you exactly how to set up a funnel, how to get customers inside, refer customers to Fred Trading. There's different ways you can do it. You can do it on your own socials. You can do it on, hand to hand, or you can do it on, I'm going to teach you how to go viral on social media if you want to do that as well. And then I'm going to be paying very, very, very well for referring people as well into Fed Trading. And basically, I'm going to teach you everything for free. So that's like a second income stream you can do. We had one girl, she made $6,000 or $7,000 last month just referring people. So there's a lot of money to be made in the referral space as well. So that's why I'm launching this brand new program in June. That's why I've been a little bit busy.
I tried the affiliate marketing before. I'd like to try it again. So yeah, that'll be very interesting for me.
Yeah,
Um,
man.
but I mean, so far, like what I'm doing, like I can come to the computer, which is only 10 yards away from me. I basically have two incomes. So I'm working. I'm just coming to the computer, putting on a trade, looking for signals, checking the charts every now and again, making sure everything's cushy. It's not time consuming. I can just have a quick glance at it,
Yeah.
just to see if it's up or down or where it is, and then go back to me work and all this sort of stuff. I'm hoping I'm hoping in the next year to next year to 24 months, um, that keeps on rising, and like I'm 50 years old, and decking is a very physical job.
Mm.
So I'm hoping that I can, if this keeps on going the way it's going, that I can do foreign exchange full time, and then of course add your affiliate program onto that as well.
Mm.
I would be a very novice at affiliate marketing now, um, so that would take a bit of training for me as well. But so far, it's just amazing. It's brilliant, especially when you have gone through years of going up and down and thinking you have it, and joining these companies, and like I've been in 3 or 4 companies, and like there's absolutely no comparison, Fred. There really isn't.
Man, did
It's
you
just
ask in
incredible.
all the you're already answering all the questions I wanted to ask, so this is perfect. One of the questions I normally ask is, have you been to inside other trading groups? So, and what do you think the difference is between Fred Trading and other trading groups, if you have been part of others?
I was actually thinking of this last night. Lagging indicators. There was people on other companies trying to sell lagging indicators, and to me, I think I know what you're viewing them as well. But my view on them is they're lagging for a reason. I mean, they're behind the time, behind the
Mm.
thing. So what's the point in them? So to be trying to sell you stuff like that and other things, and EAs, am I right in saying that EAs kind of a software that'll trade for itself?
Yeah,
Yeah, trying to
you
sell
need,
you them and
if if
all
if
that.
if you ever see that, just a little side note, if you ever see that, just close, delete, block, and run away, please. It is
I wish, I
horrible.
wish yes, I know that now. But at the same time, Fred, these are the lessons I learned along the way. I know we all learn by making mistakes, and that's
Mm.
basically what I have done. So yeah, I joined these companies. I spent a lot of money, big failures. Um, they were just trying to sell products. They weren't trying to make you a better trader or make you a better person or make. They were kind of worried about themselves. Whereas you and Hartik are genuine. You want the best for the people in your company.
Man, it makes me very happy when you say that, brother, because I am here for one reason only. I don't take any money at all from any of you. Obviously, I make a little bit of money from Vantage because they sponsor me. That's no secret. I tell that everywhere.
Yeah.
But the whole reason I'm doing it this way is because I could easily go out and charge $2,000-3,000 for my program because there's so much value in here. But I would never ever do that to you guys because honestly, if I'm quite honest, I have enough money. How much money do you actually need? I have the money I need, and the main purpose and main goal for me now is to help as many people as humanly possible make money or change their life or come out on the better side or something, make their life somehow better in any way. That's what I'm striving for now. So it makes me so happy when I meet people that actually are making money and are happy for what I'm providing, because that's why I do it, man.
And and just to add to that, yeah, Partick as well. You can see you are doing it for people. I mean, it's so genuine. I was going to say authentic. It just shows how authentic you are. If you had said to me there was a last October there was a 3 or 4 thousand price to join this, I wouldn't have done it. I know myself, I wouldn't have.
Yeah.
And you genuinely are on the way to changing my life. If this keeps on going the way it is, I mean that from my heart. If this keeps on going the way it is in the next 12 to 24, I have kind of a plan, a strategy, where I'm going with it. And in the next 12 or 24 months, yous are basically changing my life. And yeah. And I genuinely think there's a lot of people in there that would say the same thing. People who know. I also, another thing I should say is I knew the fundamentals before I came to you, so that was an advantage to me. I don't mean news fundamentals. I mean uh, the fundamentals of foreign exchange markets.
Mm.
So that was an advantage to me now, I have to say. And another thing, I have to add, I don't know if you remember my name from 2 weeks ago when you were doing the live draw.
I
Colin
do
Logan.
remember. Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
was gonna ask because we had a massive giveaway, right? And you won one of the. What did you win again?
I would have loved to won 100,000 funded account, but I was very happy with an Xbox.
Oh yeah, you won an Xbox. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
actually still right here. I think it's still standing right here. It will be sent out this week.
brilliant.
I have my girlfriend on sending all the gifts out this week with DHL, so it should come soon.
Brilliant. I'll give that a gift to one of my nieces or nephews, something like that. I don't play software games myself, but I mean, I know one of my nieces or nephews will really love that. So again, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant experience all around. It's just like I just can't say it. Life changing, absolutely life changing. I don't know what else to add to that. You know.
Man, it makes me happy, man. It makes me so happy. And you answered every single question that I have for you so far. So if there's anything at all you want to ask me while you have me, then just shoot away. Anything at all. It could be trading, it can just be in general about life, your life, my life, anything. Because you have me now, and I'm not going
Um.
anywhere. So
Uh. Well, you actually answered one of them there previously. I'm looking forward to your live sessions again. I was on them 2 weeks ago. I love
mm,
your live. So yeah, I was going to ask you if you were doing the live sessions again, and you've answered that already, and I'm really looking forward to them. Brilliant. I
I
don't
love it,
really have
man.
anything to add. I just think it's an amazing experience. To be honest, it's class,
Mm. When I do the live
and I think
sessions,
you're a great bloke. I actually think you're a brilliant bloke. I love your live. I love listening to you on the lives and helping people out. And the same with Hartic, his mess. I've never been talking to him, but his messages there that he sends out. He's very funny as well sometimes. He's
he's
grand, so are you.
he's
But brilliant.
provoking people a little bit sometimes.
In a way, I don't blame him because there's some people in there, and yeah, they're not,
But
they're not appreciating what
yeah,
yous are doing, if you ask me. And I think it's novices. I really do think it's novices that is doing this.
yeah,
And of
man,
course, you're trying to get scammed as well. I mean,
yeah, and
it's the war, it's the
honestly,
war we
man,
live in.
it's
It's the
not
war
really
we live in.
bothering me that much anymore because we have over 20,000 members because of all the people we also that also left Red Trading. So there's probably over 25,000 people who joined throughout the times. And if you have that many people, there will always be people who's unsatisfied. And it doesn't bother me much because it's mostly people who don't watch the courses. They don't know anything. They go in, they put on 2 lots on a gold trade, blow their account, and then they blame me. And it doesn't really bother me that much anymore. It did in the beginning, but I know that I'm helping a lot more people than the few that's very mad at me for some reason. So it's all good, man.
Yeah. I think you hit the nail on the head there. It's kind of for not doing what you should be doing.
Yeah, it's part of the game. It's part of the game, man. Especially all the Instagram and Facebook scammers. We taking down 200-300 fake accounts a month. It's horrible, but
Wow.
what can you do?
Even me who knew the fundamentals before I joined Fred Trading, even though obviously it was second nature to me, the fundamentals. Even I watched your 5 hour course just to
Mm,
make sure. So somebody who doesn't know is going to has
yeah,
to, at the very least, should be watching that 5 hour course. I mean, I spent months going over Baby Pips as well. Baby Pips is an amazing website.
yeah, it is.
That's
There's
where I took me months, and I would recommend Baby Pips to anybody.
Yeah, man. There's so much knowledge out there. The course I have right now, I recorded it some years ago. And it's still a good beginner course. But I'm also working on creating a massive, massive, massive 40-hour trading course for anyone that wanna really become good at trading themselves. This is not for beginners. This is more for people that really want to become a full-time independent trader. I'm working on creating that as well. It's going to be 40, 50 hours long. It should launch in like end 2024 as well. So
I wouldn't call myself. I still don't call myself a good trader at all. I mean, I really am just looking at the signals and all that.
mm,
I'm finding if I know some people can grasp this in a few months, but I still can't grasp it as such. So I would be interested in taking that
yeah, man. But
in
honestly,
6 months
bro,
or a year, whenever it is.
one of the best advices I can get is just consistency, because honestly, when I started out, I was not a very good trader as well. I blew a lot of accounts. I joined some groups as well 5 years ago. And what made me a good trader was just I was sitting looking at my screen because I did not have any mentor. I didn't have a community. I didn't have anything, and that's not a very good way to go about your trading. But again, that's what I did. And that's what I'm trying to prevent people from doing as well. But I just looked at the screen and the charts for probably 8 to 12 hours every single day, Monday to Friday, constantly for months and months and months. And if you
Yeah,
look at something that much, then eventually you're going to get good at it, no matter what it is. So it's
yeah.
just about consistency, man. Keep going. Don't give up if it's going bad. And eventually you're gonna get there, man.
I'm very consistent. That's one thing I meant to say to you. I'm being consistent now. Um, Usually it was up and down, but now I'm kind of getting 1% a day. Not every day, obviously, and it varies, but it's about 1% a
Mm,
day is what I'm aiming for. And I've kind of, you know yourself, trading can humble you, so I don't want to get too cocky or anything like that.
definitely
But
can, yeah.
yeah, but for the last month or two, I've been a kind of 1% a day
Mm,
average. So
mm.
that's brilliant as well. Yeah, it's
I would
class.
also say, the bigger your capital gets, the less risk the less risk you should have. Because if you have a $350 or pound account, whatever you have, I get that you cannot risk 0.25%, which Hate sometimes says. You have to risk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5% per trade. But the bigger the account you have, the better risk management you can have then. Because you have a quite large account now, 20,000 something euros,
Yeah.
pounds, whatever it is. So you can start risking, 0.5% per trade or 0.25 or 1%. But I would not recommend going up to like 5%, for example, now. That's for smaller accounts. You have too big of an account to risk that much now. I risk 0.20, 25% per trade, but I also have a few $1 million accounts.
Wow. I'm jealous. One thing I would say, my number one rule is risk management, and I think that's you probably agree with me there. Risk management is one of the most important things in trading.
Mm.
Like I would go. I don't know if you'll agree with me. I'd go sorry, I was going to say 5%, not 5%. 0.05%, 0.5% per
Yeah,
trade is what I do. So
that
I
sounds
stick
very
to that
good.
rule. Yeah.
That sounds good. That sounds very good, man. I mean, people with small accounts, I don't blame them for risking 3 to 5%. If you have a $300 account, you have to risk 3 to 5%. Otherwise, you're never going anywhere, right? But yeah, a 0.5% to 1% max is good when you have a 20 plus thousand pound account for sure. So I think that sounds
The,
pretty reasonable.
the other thing about that is I wouldn't mind losing €350, whereas I would mind losing 22,000 or whatever it is. It's 21,000. So
Mm,
the higher it grows, the more you don't. This is me. It's a bit strange. The higher I go, the more I don't want to lose. I know
yeah.
that sounds a bit funny. It's just the way my brain works. So I actually hate losing the trade, but it
Mm.
happens.
Yeah, man.
That's great.
And I completely agree with you there. I mean, what I try to do is I try to take out all the emotions and feelings, and I don't really look at so I never really look too much at this page, the running trades page here where you can see the trades are running. I try not to look at this, and I would rather just keep looking at the charts where you can see, because then you don't, if you look at the money and you see it's going to go minus, it's going to go plus, you start having your emotions into it. So try to cut out looking at what profits your trade are in, and then just look straight at the chart instead and saying, oh, this might be a good place to take some profits. It doesn't matter how much profit I have. This might be a good trade place on the chart to move stop loss to entry, to take profits, to close the trade, to do whatever. Because that way you're going to take out a lot of the emotions. Because if you look at the number going up and down, it's going to mess up your brain, and then you're going to do stupid shit.
That's a very good tip. I didn't know that. Yeah, that's a simple tip. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do that from now
Because
on. Yeah.
you don't have to look at the numbers. You can just look at the chart, and then once you see, this looks nice now, then you go in and you close half or whatever you do, or close the trade, and then you take the profit you take, or you take the loss that you take. Right? Don't look at the numbers. It's gonna mess up your brain, and you're gonna do stupid shit then.
Brilliant. That's great.
Yeah, man. All right, brother. I have another interview in 5 minutes, so we better wrap it up. But I really appreciate you talking to me, Colin. And if you have anything at all, you have my Telegram. Just send me a message, and I'll be there.
May I want to say thank you very much. I absolutely think you're brilliant, and I appreciate everything you're doing for me. You're absolutely life changing for me. You are actually changing my life. It's brilliant.
Thank you so much, man. I get all goosebumps when people say that, man. It makes me so happy, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, man. Have a good
Thank
evening,
you,
brother.
Fred. You too. Lovely talking to you. Bye bye.
Bye.